Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you the simplest and most efficient way to get all cards and create custom hack decks. You don't need to download any mod, all what you need are shown on the left. And I'll put a link into the description. This could be the coolest way to hack Plants vs Zombies heroes ever. It won't cost you a single gem, and it 100% works. Now I'm just showing you all of these cards can be recycled. Okay, I'm just recycling some random cards. Before we get into what is going on, you will have to make sure your game is connected. If you want to restore your game process on different devices, you need to be over than 16 to connect. And the game must be running on VMOS if your device is not rooted, and it's basically like you are using another phone. You can also connect in the code. Another thing you need to know is that this tutorial is only for Android device. But you can restore your game process by linking the game when you switch to your iPhone. I've put a demonstration of installing related stuff at the rear of this video since some of you might don't need to watch it. So check it out if you need to. And now I'm just gonna assume that you've done with the installation. Let's get into VMOS Pro, then go to setting and open root. Another thing you probably need to do is turn off the virtual key. Go to setting again, scroll down, go to display setting, and then turn off the virtual key. Now let's open up GameGuardian. Allow it what it requests. It says a new version is found, but I don't want it, so I just click OK. Download it if you want. Now the GameGuardian is ready. You can see a floating icon on it. Open up Plants vs Zombies Heroes. I've opened up a tutorial pack before. Now I want to recycle a Snapdragon for some sparks. I'll use these sparks to craft a random uncommon card for 4 times. Now I just get for potatamine cards. Now let's get into the most important part. First, recycle potato mine for 3 times. Open up GameGuardian, select PvZ heroes on the list, then input -3, click new search, select word. Recycle it one more time. Input -4 to refine the results that have been found. Only one result is still on the list, and it could be the data for the recycling history. Let's edit it into 80 million, and this a suggested number. If you are not quite sure how this works, just do the same. Now you can see that we are not recycling. We are crafting 80 million cards instead. And we've got huge amounts of sparks too, but I don't need the cards now, so I'm just recycling them all for the sparks. I'm just switching my input style. We can craft any card we want now. It's definitely enough for all of the cards. But I want to do something different. To craft other cards over their limits. Now I'm searching for legendary cards. Go to reincarnation, crafting it for 3 times, input 3, and then go to new search, craft it 1 more time. Input 4 to refine. A lot values are still shown on the list. You can just change them all because one of them must be it. But I don't want to Shanjun related stuff, so I'm just keep refining them. Generally, the game will crush if you change too many values at a time, because you know some of them may be related to the stability of the process. But it won't happen in most cases, so you really don't need to worry about a thing. I change it into 2,147,480,000. This is also a suggested number. I've done some calculations on that. You can pause this video and write it down. You'll see we have more than 2 billion reincarnations now. Of course you can do it on every card except basic card if you want to. Then we'll have enough cards for an all reincarnation hack deck. I'll show you in the next section, but since you can only use 40 cards in one deck, you can just craft 40. This is what I'm gonna to show you. The process is gonna be like, but change the value into 40 in the end. Now we have enough cards for hack deck. Create a new deck, add what you want. Then search the number of the cards shown in the deck. Keep refining them. And you'll see no matter how many times you've refined, there are multiple values on the list all the time, which means we can't refine them any further. And we can see the last 3 values keep staying in step with number of the reincarnation. Probably they all have a thing to do with that. I'm gonna change them all. Then I'll create another hack deck, 20 galactic cactuses plus 20 reincarnations. Search the number of each card, and change the values into 20. The number of the cards in the deck cannot be over than 40, or else you have to move out some of them. If you already master it, try making the decks shown on the right. Now I have to hack decks. I'm gonna have a rank battle. I'm just impudent randomly. Okay, we get into it. Let's see if it works. I'll go with the all reincarnation deck. All of the cards we will be drawing are reincarnations. Let's just see how it goes. The other guy conceded. I was intended to let him win. Yeah, whatever. Here comes the last section. I'll be showing you how to installing VMOS Pro and GameGuardian. And you can also choose some similar tools that suit you. Anyway, I've uploaded them to Mediafire, and you can go to the links in the description. Of course, you can just download them from their official websites. But VMOS Pro seems to charge en route. Maybe you can start a free trial or something else. And if you download my installation package, it will cost you nothing. Now we have finished downloading GameGuardian, but we don't need to install it right now. Then, let's go for VMOS Pro. Download it, install it, and open it up. Agree with the policy, allow what it requests. Open the floating window permission, and then add a virtual machine. I'll go with Android 7.0 64-bit simplified edition. That will take time. Just be patient. Probably you can accelerate it with some VPN stuff. I've got the downloading part out so it looks just in a while. Now we can add it. Allow all of its requests. Maybe you just need to allow part of them. I'm just allowing all of them as long it won't do any harm. Now we set up a virtual space on the phone. You need to import GameGuardian and Plants vs. Zombies Heroes into it. You can import from your application list or installation package you've downloaded. And this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Click the like button if it helped you a little.